Hi, and welcome to Poseidon's Daughter, where we're going to do another collective energy check to see what's going on. This is an oracle reading. I don't use any tarot cards, but they are reminiscent. The energies I do use as an inspiration. There is an inspired tarot energy here, just no tarot cards. The cards that I've already pulled, the energy that I'm getting for the collective is you are calm. You're handling you're handling whatever you're handling very like you're doing it in a very tranquil way. I got this tranquil card, and maybe you're doing it through nature. You're going outdoors or you're utilizing the elements outside in whatever way that is for you. But the course that you're going down in whatever this in life has got a lot of twists and turns in it, and you're doing it with either people in your life. You're not doing it alone, obviously. None of us are, not really. And it has to do with your higher self, and there's a centering or there's a focus having to do, or strength or something dynamic having to do with your higher self, that then is gonna lead to your ability to handle things in a very calm manner, anything that basically gets thrown at you, which is really, really cool. And I haven't clarified anything yet, but then I had my elements here, and then I didn't realize I still had an index card that was here, and I haven't looked at it yet. And I thought, oh, I'm going to wait until we do it on camera so I can be surprised too to see what it is. Okay, I have a feeling this walk like an Egyptian has to do with your knowledge, and it could be past life related. It could have something to do with Egyptian relevancy, but I have a feeling it has to do with you've come so far, you've walked a journey, and now you're walking like an Egyptian because you have all this knowledge that you didn't have before, that you've gained, that your higher self has now helped teach you in this way, that's brought you to this tranquil state. And this is before I've clarified anything. So we're going to do that. I put this here. Okay. So let's clarify these cards really quickly. See if I have anything that jumps out. I hope everybody is doing well. I think everybody is handling themselves amazingly. I think the collective, we need to give each other more credit than I did a post, an upload about give yourself some credit because you deserve it. Clarify these really quickly. Oh, that's very interesting. Yes. Oh, okay. You are the queen bee. You're definitely on top of it. You're on top of whatever this situation is in life. You are handling it well, and quite gracefully. As you see, she's got the two bees on either side of her. Bees can be pollination, abundance. You're working things out. You're cultivating. 11 is very the master number 11 can also mean your intuition is on point, and you're very innovative and a pioneer in something, which makes you the queen bee, male or female. Okay, the main element that we're going to be dealing with in this read is logic, the air element of logic, and the secondary element is water, something that's very emotional. Okay. And then the tool that we're going to be utilizing to help us through all of this on our journey from the 7 chakras is the throat chakra. Something that we're going to have to speak up on or use our throat chakra to, and using the air element, which makes sense. Something logical that you're going to have to speak on that's very emotional. And then the challenge, or the lesson that we need to learn, or how we're being tested with the 7 deadly sins is lust. Interesting. Lust, something that's logical that we have to speak up on, that's got a secondary emotional element, which makes sense, but wanting to feel good at any cost. So this can mean a lot of different things. It's not always what you think lust means. I mean, it can be, but it's not always that. Okay, that was, oh, hold on. Yeah, this is over here. Oh, I didn't pull for that one. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't see it was on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I did. Queen bee. I just didn't flip it over. Sorry, my bad. Okay, losing track of stuff, of what I'm doing. I'll just do that. Okay, and then I've got Chinese zodiac energy is the rabbit. The rabbit is the 4th Chinese zodiac sign, and its positive attributes are longevity, peace, prosperity, and luck. Negatives are pushover, pessimistic, avoids aggression, and doesn't like to take risks. Interesting there. And the rabbit does, the positive side is peace, prosperity, and luck. And you definitely have the tranquil card here. So we're definitely playing on that rabbit energy. You could be born in the year of the rabbit. You don't have to be. And let's pull the numerology energies for this read. I pulled that last time. Master number 33. Spirit likes to, I mean, that might have something to do with it. We'll keep that in mind. That was the first card that I pulled out. So pure love. Maybe you're pure love for yourself, but there's also a lust for, okay, yeah. And I said pioneer. Because Master number 11 has that one element in it. It has a combination of the 1 numerology and the 2 numerology put together in combination. So 1 is a natural leader, the birth of all things, and its power. Okay. Let's see here so I can see it. I think I did everything. Yes. So you got holding the hands of companions. And like I said, we're not doing this alone. And whatever way you are doing this collectively, either with spirit, with a group of people, with a partner, in a situation, whatever that is, you're doing this. And number 40, which breaks down to a 4, which is very stable. Oh, sunny day, as you can see. This card holds the energy of the 3 of Wands. Like she's waiting patiently for her in the tarot cards. It's the 3 of Wands, you're waiting for your ships to come in. It's like she knows she's protected. She's got this parasol up there, and she's sitting on the toadstool, and she's protected both ways, above and below, protected above and below. And it's very tranquil. And we did pull that card. I feel like it reiterates that. But you're doing this not alone, and maybe with your higher self. Maybe that's what it is. But either way, holding the hands of companions and waiting for something good and doing it in a strong position where you're protected. And it's a definitely, there's a lot of light there. It's a sunny day. It's a happiness for you. It's a ray of light for you, for sure. And then you're you're going down the serpentine course, which doesn't necessarily mean anything bad in this reading. I feel like there's a lot of, with except with the lust, that might be implied here. There could be something that for some of you might cause you to stray a little bit and want to feel good at any cost, or might tempt you. There might be a challenge in that. This has to do with your dreams, number 3, which could be communication. 3 also has to do with community. And since you're holding the hand of companions, you're not, they're doing this potentially with more than one person. And it's about creativity and allowing you to follow your dreams and obtaining them in a very outside of the box way that can be really challenging to you. You're just going to soar in this. It's attempting to soar for your dreams down this serpentine course that could be difficult, that could have some challenges on it, that you maybe don't see those turns and twists. And the eye of the dragon could mean a couple of different things. We are still in the year of the dragon, so this could be pertaining to this previous year, this year that we're in, that we're completing, was a very eye-opening experience for you, where you learned a lot. It was very healing for you. And 15 is a 1 and a 5. You already got the 1 numerology number here, which is pioneer, something the beginning of something that's new. 5 is very, very like high energy and wanting to travel and adventurous and change. So elixir of life looks like maybe you obtained your second wind. That's kind of like what I equate this card to be, very similar to the star energy in that way. But you got your second wind potentially this year in the eye of the dragon, or you were able to center yourself in a situation where maybe all of the attention was on you, or you felt like all the attention was on you. And in whichever way the situation was, that could have pertained to something. We'll see how the lust card plays out in this. I'm trying to see where this fits in. So with the elixir of life and the eye being the center of something, or feeling like you got your second wind, your higher self discovered a secret. You unlocked a secret within your higher self, or your higher self unlocked the secret, one of the two. Oh yeah, the elixir of life also breaks down to a 6, which is harmonious. So that, and then secrets, 4 and a 2 is also 6, which is harmony. Very harmonious. I told you this is very tranquil energy. So you were the center of something, or a situation where you got your second wind that was very gratifying and recharged you, and it awakened something in your higher self that unlocked almost like a secret that you never knew before. And Morning Dew Girl, which is 13, which breaks down to a 4, which is very stable, very solid energy. A 1 is very innovative, pioneer energy. 3, again, community. And you got this upside down. This is, if you are irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished? So the opposite of this is, you're not bothered at all. As you can see in this picture, the Morning Dew Girl seems very unbothered with all of the raindrops back there that she's collected very calmly in her little carrier right there. And this is about facing your fears and doing it in a very calm way and seeing the bigger picture. It's very similar to like an awakening in a sense. So you've awakened to maybe this, your higher self secret that you had the key to something. And I had a reading where I said, I think it was my last reading where I was like, you hold the keys to something. So whether this is on this, it's happening to you now, or it's going to happen soon, or in the near future, you're going to get potentially this download from your higher self, or your higher self is going to guide you and allow you to see what the secret is and the keys here that you're going to be able to figure out and solve which one is going to open up this intuition, this unseen, unconscious energy, this moon energy that is going to allow you to see things more clearly and release that secret for it to be shown. And in this unbothered, awakened state, music in the midst of desolation, which reiterates that you're very unbothered and you're finding a lot of harmony in the changing seasons. Doesn't matter when it is, you're unbothered in this energy. 42, which breaks down to a 6, more harmony. 4 is solid, stable energy. And 2 is all about balance. So you're finding your balance through anything. And then we have child of nature. You could just be like a child of nature. And doesn't this look like a child of nature, the sea witch? Very free, very whimsical. She's got her little, again, like it's like a parasol. She had one too. So you're protected, or you're in that way, you bring all the right tools with you for where you need to be in life. And you've got friends or people around you that are your companions. So you're not alone. And we did get the card of the holding the hands of companions. And you do see her little friendly fish there that she's riding along with. And this is very similar to Knight of Wands energy. It's youthful, it's whimsical, and it's a child of nature. So you're going about it in this energy that may be very lustful in a sense, in that way. Maybe it's lustful in a positive way, that maybe you've learned to maybe unlock this, but it's logical. This is so interesting. It's something you're going to speak on. This is getting really interesting. Oh, something that's going to be the beginning of something, like a project, or my lower back is screaming at me. Your lower back might be screaming at you. Typically, when you have a body part that is telling you headache or whatever it is, you need to pay attention to that. That typically means something that you need to work on or release. And so I'm going to have to do some stretches afterwards, after I finish this meditation. So that just means I'm getting the energy of that situation. So there is some energy here that is, yes, there's tranquility. You've learned to unlock some things in this process and learned a secret to go for your dreams that are quite lofty and maybe difficult to get. And you're able to do it transitioning in the changing of the seasons in a very transformative scorpionic way. And you do it very in a harmony, very kind of like easygoing way in doing that. But I feel like it does take some skill, and it is taking some effort in you in doing this. And then your tranquil energy in this chapter, this child of nature, this flower spirit, which is number 10, which breaks down to a 1, which backs up this pioneer energy that we got in numerology. So there is definitely something starting up that maybe either you're in a tranquil energy or it's starting out very tranquil, which is good, because it'll bring in this fun-loving, youthful spirit that's very joyful. These two energies are very similar. You could be younger, you don't have to be, you just could have a very young at heart approach to things. Seems like maybe you have a logical, youthful approach to things. And I don't see any hesitation. It seems like maybe you're a natural leader, so it's easy for you to speak on things. And you do it very peacefully. But there is an element of sometimes being pessimistic and maybe not always liking to take risks that you do have to deal with on the negative side of things. But there's a lustful energy. It could be something that you've struggled with in the past that you're learning to overcome, or something's putting that on you. And this extra card was locked like an Egyptian. Okay, this might be because number 51, which also breaks down to a 6, and 5 is very adventurous and is change, and 1 is pioneer energy again, all over this reading. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something that's maybe never been seen before, or you feel like is like that. You feel like you're on it, and maybe because you feel like it hasn't been done before, it feels like a serpentine course because every turn is like a twist and a turn and you don't know what's coming. But this might be where the lustful energy is. To the moon and back also has this moon energy. So be careful of unseen lustful intentions regarding what your desires are, because that's exactly what lust is. So it could have to do with a position of someone who has authority, that has a lot of knowledge, very scholarly, like the Egyptians. They hold a lot of knowledge. They held a lot of knowledge and secrets as well. And this did come up in the reading, and I got this in my last reading, Egyptian secrets. But it's a totally different thing. With something that's logical, you must have an idea. So there's an idea afoot that you're speaking about or speaking on, that you're going to make this come true. It's not going to be a dream anymore. But the course ahead, because it's brand new and you're pioneering this, is going to feel very slippery, like a serpentine course. But your higher self has found the secrets in all of this and knows how to handle, has unlocked something in your capabilities that has brought in this very unbothered awakening that you can handle anything. You can carry this load. You can handle all this water coming down, emotional, whatever it is. You got it. Even though this is an idea that's very logical, that you're going to speak up on, or you're going to speak into existence. And it's going to be, and you're going to do it in a very joyous and childlike kind of way with this exuberance. And you're going to have people helping you in this. But you need to be aware of this lustful energy that Don't be a pushover in something, and watch out for pessimistic behavior. Someone who's like a scholar or in a position might be doing something to trigger you, to maybe trigger your focusing on things, focusing on your heart's desire, using this moon energy that you don't see, because the moon is typically something that's unconscious or subconscious that is having to do with something you don't see, it's unseen. So you're going to have to tap into your, and I said 11 because you're the queen bee, you're going to have to tap into your intuition. 11, if you're a life path 11, I'm a life path 11. Typically, we can be psychic, and we're very intuitive in that way, because 11 is both a 2 and a 1, and 2s, if you're a life path 2, you're typically very, very empathic and intuitive. So if I think you're going to be very intuitive, or you're going to have to be, and know that this moon energy, something's being cloaked in this maybe knowledge, or knowledge is being used to seduce you, or to make you think something, that you're involved in something that you really love, that's your heart's desire. Because this is what this card represents, like the Nine of Cups, is everything you want. You'll go for this to the moon and back. And it's like you're looking up and you can see she's just like, oh, she's just thinking about this, is all she wants, male or female. But the moon is there to let you know you've got to see it for what it is. And it has to do with this Egyptian, it may or may not be, but I feel like in this case, it's about knowledge and someone who has like an authoritative position, or you do, and it may be used against you, or you may get caught up in that and not realize that there's something that is feeling good at any cost, that's maybe could be potentially a hindrance for you. But you're going to speak up on this idea for sure. But that may be where the lust comes into play. It might work against you because maybe that's your Achilles. But I don't see, all in all, man, I mean, really strong, whoever I'm talking to, you're a really strong person, and you're able to find your footing, and you're really excited about whatever this new opportunity is, this new idea that you have to speak on, and you're ready to go for it, and you're super excited about it like a child, because it makes you feel like a child again, and it's going to give you that queen bee energy, male or female. All on the bottom of that, behind that, was treasured memory. So it is very nostalgic. This could be something that pertains to childhood, or is like that, or remind you of that moment. Or maybe this is it's gonna put you in a state of nostalgia, but it could have to do with that as well. But it is going to make you very stable in the gardener. You are going to be able to build what this is. Just be careful about anything that, if it feels too good, or someone's overusing the whole, trying to maybe play on your feelings, like, oh, this is, we're going to do, you know what I mean? Like, there's some kind of moon, there's some kind of hidden thing, but your higher self knows where your strengths are. You've unlocked your own secrets, but somebody else might have something that they're hiding from you, that they're using in a very lustful way, or they're in a very lustful energy. So check the people around you that maybe come off that way, or you feel like are throwing you those red flags, that you see patterns of that trait. I don't know exactly what that is. Very interesting read, but you're definitely on a really good trajectory. I'm so glad we had a pretty positive read. That was pretty. This is pretty positive. Yeah. Okay. Good on you. I like that. If this, I'm all giddy from it because, like this energy, because it's exciting for somebody to start something that makes them feel alive again. That's pretty cool. I hope that we all get the opportunity and the chance to have those moments, not just, one time. I hope that we get to relive those moments again and again, because that's what life is all about. Being able to go down that water slide as many times as you can and having that exhilarating feeling, right? And I hope that you get the chance to do that. And if you like this reading, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a great day. And thank you to all my new subscribers. You're the best. You're awesome. Thank you so much. This is a brand new journey for me, and I hope we can discover and learn and grow from it. And everybody have a great day.